Yes.
And welcome to our podcast. Welcome to the podcast, guys. I woke up wanting to fight this morning.
Me.
Yes.
Go ahead. That seems ridiculously loud.
Yeah, sorry.
Something's too loud, but I can't figure out what it is. Oh, that's that fucking...
I just wanted to do...
Can you turn that off? This is going to be great. Watch this.
Okay.
That's much better. Ready? Take two. Are you mad at me?
No.
Is this helping the fight?
No.
Hey everybody, and welcome to our podcast.
Welcome to our podcast.
Here's what you missed in the past 5 seconds. We had to restart real quick, but Zoja said that she woke up wanting to fight me. So that's the kind of vibe that the show has today.
I woke up wanting to choose violence this morning. And I asked you if we could schedule an argument.
Yeah.
And I couldn't really think of anything that I wanted to argue with you about while you went golfing.
Did you spend a lot of that time trying to figure it out?
No. I got up. I had some more coffee. Walked around the house a couple of times. Started laundry.
Do you have anything now?
No.
That you want to fight about?
I mean...
Because I'm kind of on my heels right now. No. I'm kind of questioning my personality. And I'm putting myself through... I'm trying to put myself through a fair lens. So if you have anything to say to me, now might be the time, because I'm feeling very introspective.
Honestly, I don't. I literally I am just moody pants girl.
Uh-huh.
You know?
Yeah, I'm sure I'll do something that'll make you upset.
I showered and did laundry today. And that's it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for showering.
I got that far.
Thank you for doing laundry.
You're welcome.
You take such good care of the household.
It needed to happen.
And I really appreciate you.
Thank you.
What do you want to fight about? I want to make you happy.
I don't know. I have nothing to fight about. But it was funny because you were like, can I bribe you?
Mm-hmm.
And you came in and I was like, well, with what? And you were like, $300 cash.
Yeah.
And I said, make it 1,000. Maybe we have a bet. And you were like, I knew I should have gone lower.
Should have started lower.
Yeah.
Because $300 was all I had.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's what I had to give. So in my mind, I'm like, Zoja needs something. So I'm going to give you all that I have to give. And I said $300.
All of the monies.
Yeah. And you said, that's way too low.
Yeah.
Essentially.
It's still sitting on my nightstand. Unless you took it back.
I did take it back.
Fucking
That's
loser.
my money.
Fucking loser.
Okay. Very upset.
You're not a loser. I'm just kidding.
Zoja, you think I'm a bad person or no?
No, I don't. No, I don't.
You did think about it for a second.
No, I don't think you're a bad person.
What do you think some of my flaws are?
I don't think... What I'm about to say is I don't think that it's a flaw.
Uh-huh.
But your honesty is what other people think your flaw is.
Yeah, I could see that though.
Yeah.
Because...
Maybe
I should just not say anything sometimes.
I'd much rather you be honest with me and tell me something that may hurt my feelings because it's the truth, rather than not tell me the truth that will potentially hurt my feelings.
I feel like being honest speeds up the process, and it gets you out of it. Saves you time later on, I think.
Yeah.
All the time.
I think you're right.
But then sometimes...
I can't be sensitive to other people's feelings all the time.
Yes, but sometimes if the honesty causes unpleasantness...
Too bad. I'd rather sit in the unpleasantness.
I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying, but let me finish my point.
Yes. My
point, if my thing is honesty saves you time... If the honesty causes some shit in the beginning, regardless of my goals with the honesty, then the argument can be made that it didn't save any time. And now it's the same amount of time if nothing was said. Then what's the point?
There's no point. Sometimes it's not worth it to talk to people or tell people the truth.
Yeah.
Because they'll never see that they are wrong or want to better themselves, if you will.
If I will.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever heard you say if I will.
I mean,
You got real sophisticated at the end.
I guess so.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's just like talking to,
Yeah.
that's it.
But sometimes you have to. You have to.
I'm trying to come in.
Who's there?
It's me.
Who is it?
Honesty.
Hi.
So we're going to name our first child.
Honesty.
Yes.
Honesty Cunt Falzone. It's kind of a brutal name to have.
Yeah.
Welcome to the show,
Welcome.
Zoe.
Thank you.
You look great.
Thank you. I don't feel great. I feel like I'm in a
Yeah.
mood.
Mm-hmm.
And I apologize for being a bum out.
You're not.
I had an interesting back and forth with the airline the other day.
Yeah.
And that felt really good too. I fly
Customer
out.
service situation.
Yeah. I was supposed to fly out on Friday morning. My
To do
flight
what?
to go to Connecticut. I'm throwing a bridal shower for my best friend, Jackie. And I booked a flight to fly out on Friday morning, first thing in the morning, to get there a couple days early so I can get some stuff done for the shower.
By tablecloth.
And yeah, and see my mom, my grandma, and spend some time with the friends,
Yes.
And they changed my flight to like 10:45 on Friday, and it pushed me to getting there at like 7 p.m.
Okay.
And it kind of fucked up my plans. So then I got this, email from Alaska Airlines saying, hey, we'll give you a $75 voucher if you switch your flight to one of these days. So I called on it, right? Like, hey, I'm a preferred customer. We have points with them. And the woman I get on the phone, I start to explain to her, I had a 6:20 a.m. flight out of LAX to Newark. This is what happened. This was the email that happened. Is there any way that I could get on a red eye or the earlier flight to Newark? So she starts giving me my options, right? Mm-hmm. And she's like, well, if you got an email, you're going to have to contact them.
Who's them?
Alaska, who I was already on the phone with. And she was like, that has nothing to do with this department. And then I asked her if she could transfer me over to the department that could help me with this.
What department was she in?
Reservations. So we keep going back and forth, and she's talking in circles at me. And I'm laying on the floor. You heard the conversation.
Yes.
And finally, she wouldn't let me talk, so I just started talking over her.
Yes, it was very annoying to hear.
Yeah. And I was like, well, because this flight is inconvenient for me, and now me trying to figure out what I can do, and without having to try to cancel clients also, because apparently there was like a 7:30 or something flight out of LAX that I would get there at like 5 a.m. or there was a 10:45. And she was like, well, if that's the case, then I'm going to have to, or she told me that there was none. There were no available seats. I apologize. There were no available seats for the red eye at 10:45 on the 30th.
Okay.
And then I asked her if there was any way that she could upgrade me to first class. And she was like, there are tickets, but I'm going to have to charge you full price for the ticket. So.
But you get all your money back from the canceled flight?
Right.
Plus the $75 voucher?
Right. I didn't even give a shit about the $75 voucher at that point.
Sure.
Like, I just didn't care. And so I'm like sitting there and I'm like, oh my God, this lady's so fucking stupid. And she's like talking at me at this point. And I keep reiterating that it's inconvenient for me to have to fly out and get there at 7 p.m. on a holiday weekend. Mm-hmm. No, that wasn't like an option for me. I'm sorry. So maybe I was being bitchy and whatever, but I kind of let her have it.
Yeah.
And I was like, I just started talking over her and I was like, it's super inconvenient for me. Now I have to try and figure out my schedule before I book anything with you on the phone right now. Thank you so much for your help. And I hung up on her.
Yeah. And then you called someone the next day.
Yes.
And the whole thing was resolved in minutes.
Literally, I was on the phone for maybe 5 minutes.
You called the right department.
I called the right department prior. Also.
Was it the same department?
It was.
Do you think these people sit next to each other in a room?
Not. No, I don't think. I think they're working from home.
Why do you think that other woman didn't want to help you so bad?
No idea.
Is it something in your tone?
I was sweet. I started the conversation very nice, and then she just kept talking in circles and at me.
You have a thing. I'm not saying that any of this is your fault because I listened to it and I don't think it is.
Yeah.
But you do have a tone with customer service people that you're not, it's like I'm not trying to waste your time, but I'm not being overly polite. And I think there's this weird dance when you call a customer service line that you both are trying. It's both like this social contract that you're both trying to be overly nice. And it's like you have to keep that going in order to get the best possible outcome.
I mean, yeah.
And I think your tone takes a dip fast.
Well,
I'm not saying that you're wrong. I'm literally just saying
it definitely took a dip fast because what the woman was saying to me didn't make sense to me.
Yeah.
That's first and foremost.
Yeah.
And you heard it because the phone was on speaker.
Yeah.
Second of all, instead of trying to like be a dick and like not have the conversation with me and trying to like make me feel or look stupid.
Yes.
Just be nice about it.
Yeah, that's their whole job.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that you were wrong during any part of this.
Thank you. And there's that.
Let's do this. Maybe this will work. Hold on one sec.
Hello? Okay.
I'm Alaska.
Okay.
Can I help you? Hey, hi, welcome to Alaska.
I can't tell if this is annoying or not.
Yeah, I mean.
But we will. Time will tell.
Yep.
Thank you for calling Alaska. This is the reservations department. This is the right department for what you need, depending on what you need. My name is Mike, and I'll be doing this today.
Hi, Mike. How are you doing today?
I'm so good. Thank you. This is a good practice for you to be nice.
I literally always ask them how they're doing today.
And I'm doing great, and you sound like you have asked that question before. And I was just wondering what you need. What can I do for you today?
I had a flight out of LAX on the 1st at 6:20 in the morning.
6:20. Oh, that one got canceled, didn't it?
Yeah, it did. And you guys bumped me to the 10:45. I was wondering if there were any other options of me flying out probably the day before, or if there's a red eye the day before that I would be able to take.
No.
Okay. Are there any first class tickets for that red
Hold
eye?
on one sec.
See, like
Checking
this
to see
is
if
where
there's
I
a
would
red
fucking,
eye.
I wouldn't even fucking,
You
entertain
need to calm
it.
down. You need to calm down right now.
Just checking on the red eye, and that flight actually doesn't exist. Did you see that somewhere else? Or are you just hoping that was going to be an option?
I was hoping that would be an option.
Well, it doesn't exist. And I'm checking on the earlier flight. I can get you on that, but it's going to be full price.
Okay, but you guys already changed my flight,
Yes.
and it shouldn't be on me to have to pay full price unless I was canceling it altogether and rebooking it.
Well, we're going to give you all the money back from the original flight.
Great.
Plus a $79 voucher. So what do you think about that?
Okay, can you explain to me how this is going to work?
I'm going to give you all your money back for your original ticket.
Okay, so then am I still paying the same price
You're
for the
paying
ticket.
whatever price the ticket cost on the new
Well,
flight.
that doesn't make sense to me, ma'am or sir.
Can't really tell, can you?
No.
Why-
I hate this. I hate this.
You got to be able to
You're
keep her
making me
cool in this
relive it.
situation.
Yeah, no, it's moments because that's exactly what she was doing. It was
Yeah.
pandering, and I wanted to reach through the phone and smack a bitch. Yeah. So
Okay.
yeah, that's where I was at.
So do you not want to do this anymore?
No, it got solved. Hillary helped me yesterday.
In seconds.
Seconds.
That's
That's what you call a
makes it-
competent person.
I don't think I'll ever understand that part of it. I'm like, I didn't pay enough attention, but what was the disconnect the day before
my
that didn't
God.
exist the second day?
I didn't bring up the email the second day. It was this email that this woman was hanging on, and I tried to
What
get her
did the
to.
email say?
It was just like, if you are flexible during your flight times, we have a voucher for you for $75.
Sure.
These are the available times. They didn't give me the option for the red eye the night before, so that's why I called on it.
So they were just trying to fill up other specific flights, and you didn't want to go on
Right,
those.
because what
but
they
you didn't
probably
know
did-
that more convenient ones existed.
Right. For my travel schedule. So I was just calling to see if instead, because I would have worked today or tomorrow
Yeah.
and cleared Thursday and just flown out Thursday morning.
So you're like, give me no voucher and
Yeah.
just change my flight to one of these
Altogether,
flights that
yeah.
work for me. And did that happen?
Yes. Thank you, Hillary from Alaska.
And if I can do anything else for you, let me know.
Thank you so much. Have a great day. I was a bitch to that lady though at the end. I can't even remember her name. That's how pissed off I was.
Whoa, you didn't memorize
The other
customer
lady's
services
name.
lady name?
No.
I'm sure she still has yours.
Yeah, you know what?
I'm sure you made an indelible mark
Well,
on that woman.
great, because she did on me too.
And then we went to Taco Bell. We had drive-through.
That was yesterday.
Yes. And you said something sassy to the guy.
I didn't say anything sassy. To
You were
the
like,
guy.
and the sauce is in here? Or something
No,
like that.
because I said hot sauce at first, and I was like, I'm sorry, I meant fire.
Yeah.
And then when he was giving us the bag, I was like, is there fire sauce in there? I didn't ask. I wasn't sassy. Okay.
Is any of this helping
No.
the I want to fight
No, it's
feeling
not.
you had when you woke up this morning?
No, but I also don't want to fight on the podcast.
Oh, now it has to be on your terms.
Yeah. Yes.
You want to fight alone?
I know. I want to fight with you in private.
Well, I know you don't want to fight alone.
Yeah.
You guys don't want
Yeah.
to fight with.
Yeah.
But away from the prying eyes of the podcast, you're
Yes,
saying.
I have a reputation to protect.
How would you be different?
I'd be Mean Girl Johannes.
Yeah, but wouldn't you still be you?
Yeah.
So what's are you hiding
Listen, there's some things in this relationship that need to be kept private.
Mm-hmm.
And if that's our arguments, I'm going to keep our arguments private.
It's arguments and what else?
Our privates?
Yes.
Yeah.
And those are the only things,
Yes.
really. Thank you for being here, Zoya.
Thank you.
We're having such a good time. I made a mistake this morning.
No.
Yes.
Did you?
Yes. I went golfing
Yes.
and I carried a bag the whole time. And I'm instant yawn.
I'm sorry.
That's an instant yawn from you to me.
It's day off nap time.
I had to sit through that whole voucher.
I'm so
ordeal.
sorry. Was it that boring for you?
All I'm saying is that I didn't yawn once.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm not as awake as you are, okay?
Okay. I've walked 7 miles today
Well, that's sounds
with
like
a bag
Okay.
of clubs.
Uh-huh.
Okay?
Tell
And
me
I'll
more.
never do it again.
Tell me more.
I got too sad, my muscles got too sad to be good. And I did bad. I did so bad.
Well, it's fucking hot as hell outside.
Yes. Also that I should be drinking water right now.
It's like the devil's living room outside.
It is. It is like that. What else is in the devil's living room? Sorry.
You got a fire going.
He has a fire going in hell.
Yeah.
Interesting. So I'm picturing a house, and it's surrounded by fire, and then there's there's a fireplace in the house as well.
Yes.
So the windows are looking out onto hellfire, and there's a little fire in the fireplace.
Yes.
I bet he leaves it on when he goes to bed.
I bet he does too. He's reckless.
He is reckless.
Yeah.
He doesn't give a F.
He don't.
Well, what's going to happen?
Give
Is
him
hell going to
more.
catch on fire? Come on.
He's just keeping it roasty for all of the people that are about to burn.
House guests. He has people over. Interesting.
This is all very interesting. This is
Sounds
an
like
interesting,
a crazy place.
Yes, interesting podcast today.
I'm just trying to keep it moving. Zoe.
Yeah, no, I mean, there's a lot happening on this.
If you got any
today.
more voucher stories,
I don't.
you could throw those into the mix. Zoe,
Mike.
you know, there is a same thing happens every week, and there's you work 4 days a
Yes.
week. And so we try to sneak a lot of hanging out time into the days that you're here.
Yeah.
And it's always sad when it's at the Monday and Tuesday or the tail ends of those times.
Yeah.
So, and then when we do hang out, we're too tired to do anything extravagant. So we just hang out here.
Yeah.
And it's nice,
Yes.
but it goes too fast.
Yes, it does.
Yes.
It does. I wish I had more energy to do things. I think that's a little bit of my funk, because I'm feeling like whenever I'm off, it's like laundry, cleaning up, doing that, blah, blah, blah. Huh. All the things. And then tomorrow I have like a busy day, even though it's my day off, but I still have to get things ready, for the week.
Yes.
So, yeah, that's where we're at.
Great.
It all goes by too fast.
Yes. So what's the moral?
That I'm also in a funk because I wish that we did more instead of just sat at the house and did nothing.
What do you want to do?
I don't know. I don't want to have to make a decision all the time.
Oh, are we fighting now?
No.
Oh, now we're fighting.
No.
Uh-oh.
No. No,
Oh,
no. No.
Oh, no.
I'm just, after the week is done, I do not want to make any more decisions.
So here is what you would like. You would like me to just plan something to do with you and you don't know about it.
Sure.
For the end
I
of the
mean, a
week.
date night here and there. Sure.
Okay. Oh, no. Now the episode is this.
No.
Oh, no.
It's
Welcome
not.
to this.
I'm just saying, like, I'm fine staying home too. I just don't want to have to make a decision. Like, if it's like, hey, here, this is what we're doing tonight. Okay, this is what we're doing tonight.
Yeah.
But I'm happy to stay home. I'm happy to stay home.
I know that part of you is. And now I know a part of you is not. And now I will do something for the other part.
No, we're going away when, what is it, next weekend?
Yeah.
The weekend after? The weekend after. I took an extra Wednesday.
You were trying to fucking get out of that.
No, I wasn't, because I'm off on a Wednesday, and we could have left Monday, Tuesday, came back Wednesday.
Yes.
So
You
I wasn't
didn't even
trying to get out of
remember
that.
that we had some to go away.
Had no idea. I completely forgot that was the weekend.
So it's not like I don't try to do nothing none of the times.
No, you're right. I didn't say
For
that
the
you don't
record.
try. No, hang on a second. That wasn't a slight at you.
It doesn't have to be a slight to sound like,
A shitty thing.
Yeah.
I want, for the record.
because I also work in a way where I
Yes.
make a lot of decisions, and you know that if I look at my schedule and there's nothing on a day, that is like
Gold.
eating chocolate pants.
Yeah.
You ever eat chocolate pants? Heaven. So sometimes I need a little break as well, but now I will add
Understood.
into that surprising things that we could do to keep our marriage good.
Get out of top.
Fine. But also when I'm like, we should go away, maybe don't forget about those times.
I didn't.
Because that's also very important.
Okay. You're right. You're right.
That's it. Welcome to our fight.
Welcome to it. Welcome to the fight.
That was one of the nicer ones.
That was one
It was
of the
one of the
nicer-
faster ones.
Yeah.
Not so bad. Do you feel
I wasn't
good, better
trying,
or
no,
worse?
I wasn't trying to pick a fight.
No, you're not. You're not. You're just saying things.
Yeah.
You could say things like, I wish we went out more.
Uh-huh.
And though I wish it didn't sound like news to me on a podcast, we could still very much have that conversation.
No, but also,
Like
I don't
if-
really want to do a lot of things. You know, like going out for me is like, I don't know, maybe a nice dinner or, you know, but like to sit outside in the devil's fucking living room.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to be outside in that heat.
Yes.
We all know that. It's
Yes.
even too hot in this house right now.
Maybe we can go out inside at some point.
I'm down.
I guess this is what I feel.
Mm-hmm.
We have a relationship where nothing is really left unsaid and we say all the things. So when I feel like something comes as a surprise, it's like jarring.
I'm sorry.
Cause I'm like, what are you sorry about? I'm not trying to get you to apologize. I'm just saying what I feel. It's like, why, if something was bothering you, there's no time that you wouldn't have like just openly talked to me about it. I guess that's it.
Yeah. I get it. What else?
Dude,
you got?
now would be such a funny time for a sponsor or something like Squarespace. All in one website and record-breaking designs.
Do you like to go out to dinner? Open Table on Yelp has something for you.
Dude, it's a HelloFresh ad
Yeah.
about cooking and staying inside.
You like date night inside?
Dude, and it's like for the whole first part of the show, you're like, I wish we went out more, and then it's a HelloFresh ad, and we have to both be like, there's nothing better than staying.
Opening up a bottle of wine and making dinner together.
Do you want it to feel like you went out on a date, but you didn't?
And had to do all of the work and wash the dishes after?
Do you want to wash the dishes after you fight?
Do you still want to cook vegetables?
Yes or no?
Do you still want to chop up them vegetables?
You let me know. Is my face too dark on that? I feel like my face is kind of dark.
How do I change that?
I don't know. We could just leave it.
This one?
You could just leave it.
Okay.
That's pretty good. Whatever you just did was fine.
I didn't do anything.
Then that'll work. What now, Zoe? What next?
I don't know. What did you write down? I know that you had stuff written down. I talked about the stuff that I
wrote
wanted.
down voucher. Did we do that? And I wrote down that we like sat and watched movies. We never do that shit.
That was fun.
It was fun,
Yeah.
wasn't it?
It was. It was nice. I said, why don't we watch a movie?
And then we did that.
Yeah.
We watched the new Adam Sandler movie, Hustle.
Yeah, it was fun.
Adam Sandler, I've said this before, has really figured it out.
Dude.
He just works
He's
with all
had
of his
it.
friends.
Yeah.
And he writes these movies. Or actually, I was thinking about that yesterday. I don't know like who writes them, but his production company does them.
Mm-hmm.
And there's through lines with every movie. There's things that are the same, like little Easter egg things.
Mm-hmm.
And it's been going on for so long now. And it was fun to watch. I fucking fell asleep or stopped paying attention almost instantly. But it was fun to watch Hustle. And then after that, we put on Happy Gilmore, which was like, in my mind, it's like the second big Adam Sandler movie that I could remember. It's like, I remember thinking when I was little that Happy Gilmore was like a sequel to Billy Madison.
I could see that.
And it was cool to just watch older, like 50s Adam Sandler and then like 20s Adam Sandler. And he's great. He just fucking has a good time in these movies. And they're always like good. They're always good movies.
Yeah. I enjoyed watching that. I did fall asleep almost instantly during
With
Billy
what? With
Madison.
what? Happy Gilmore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's what I meant.
Yeah.
Happy Gilmore.
That's all right. It was a lot
But
of
yeah,
movies.
I think I fell asleep during the first like tournament that he was like trying to just even get
Yeah.
in.
There's a very funny part of that movie where he gets hit by a Volkswagen.
Mm-hmm.
And the woman who plays his agent or publicist screams. And it's the weirdest scream I've ever heard a person do. Forgive me if we've had this conversation before because it feels very familiar. And I believe it so wholeheartedly.
Mm-hmm.
But keep an ear out for that.
I don't remember that. Oh,
You might have been
yeah.
sleepies.
Yeah, but I've seen the movie 1,000 times, I feel like.
You wouldn't, it's not something that you would retain unless
Yeah.
somebody was like, that's weird, let's rewind it
Yeah.
a lot. And
Yeah.
we've done that before. I've rewound that a lot. To you.
With who?
I don't remember
I feel like it'd be
who that
Aaron.
would have been. That is kind of like an Aaron thing.
Yeah.
Or it might have been a college thing
Uh-huh.
when we were fucking film students and being like, well, he's wearing a different shirt. And that's by the way, if you're a film student, don't fucking do that.
No, they have to do that. It's
I know,
all part of
that
the
you
experience.
have to, but you also don't have to. It
No,
makes
you
you a
do.
more enjoyable person to be around.
Yeah.
You can do it.
Yeah.
And you could think that.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're sitting with another person who likes to hear stuff like that, do that. But don't just do that. Don't just assume that people want to hear stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not everybody watches a movie like that. I've done that. And it's annoying.
Yeah.
What are you saying? Yeah.
Yeah.
You're just agreeing.
I was just realizing or remembering that my last client lives right by LAX.
Uh-huh.
I'd be like, hey, I'll give you a free blow dry if you drop me off.
Yeah. And just what did you say? Just fast?
Yeah.
No.
I'll give you a free blow dry if.
Yeah. I just want to make sure. All right.
Wait, what'd you think I said?
I just wanted to make sure. Can I make sure?
It's just like part of like my everyday job.
Yeah.
So I could see why people are like, anyway.
Mwah. The universal
You
being
guys-
confused for a second noise.
We're going to try and podcast one more time before I leave for next week. Might not happen.
But it might.
It might.
It'll
If
be-
not, it'll be out on Tuesday next week.
We could think of another fight to have.
I'm down. Should
Or I
we
could
just
do
have
one.
arguments?
I'll tell you what I don't want to do. I don't want to make this late all the time.
No.
And I know that, like, don't even talk about it. Don't even jinx it. But, again, I've said this a million times, and I'm sorry. But I know how much I like looking forward to the stuff that I like looking forward to. So, regardless of what happens, whether we do another one or I have to do one or get a guest or something, it'll be out on time. Because you guys deserve it and you're great. And thank you for always listening and being so good to us. Sorry that we fought. Zoya needed it. And I'm here as well.
I needed it. You guys, as always, patreon.com is a virtual tipping and rewards website.
Isn't it?
Where you give us a little bit of your hard-earned cash. And we give you a shout out. But before I do the shout out, Mike, do you have any shows coming up?
Yes.
Yes.
This Friday is the Surrounded shows, 7 and 9:45, and there's still tickets.
Great.
Also, I'm in Salem, Oregon.
Selim.
Oregon. It sounds like an Albanian word. Salem. Is that?
No.
I should know. And that's the 16th or the 17th. Whatever. It's
think
on
you leave on the
MikeFalzone.com,
16th.
which is a Squarespace website. I think the show is on the 17th at this place called Infinity Lounge. On the 6th, I'm going to be at the La Jolla Comedy Store in San Diego doing this thing called Riff City, which I think is just crowd work. And there is a fucking jazz band on stage. Hit them
Fucking
one
cool.
time. So it's going to be like that. It's going to be like this in real life. And there are others scattered throughout Los Angeles area. And I hope that you come to them. Big announcement this Friday that I can't make yet that we might make on the next show. Hit them one time.
Hit him.
And Zoe,
Yes.
is there anything what are you doing?
I got a flight out from this voucher that I think I got. You guys, again, thank you so much for listening. Our $10 group gets a shout out, and that's a little something like this. DLD, Olos Marius, Patrick Simpson, Ernesto, Raja, Ellie Zayas, Joe Turzan, Lewis and Odette, Lawrence Chauncey. Do you know he texted me and was like, hey, this is a reminder for you to text me?
Did you ask him
Louis.
to remind you to text you?
No, I just was like, oh, I need to text him. And he was like, hey, this is your reminder. Anyway,
Great.
Paul Gilliam, Jacob Mock, Steve Diergo, Chris McCarthy, Trevor the Werefishy, Joe Penn, Happy Birthday Starlight, JJ McToots. Wow.
I know.
It's a
expect
banger.
it either. I didn't expect it.
Rachel Last Name, Mike Genie, Alan Garcia, Connie Tryon, Isabella Sparkles, Antero Baez, Frankie Matos Music, Justin Batdorf, Chris Fernandez, Johnny Rosito, Handcrafted Neckwear, CCPB&J, Admam, Chili Filson, Emily Paget, Knucking Futz.
Nothing fun.
Yes.
Nothing fun.
Lizzie Love, Gavin Welsh, Crossed Up, Someone Tell Aaron, Emily Buck, Jackie Hammond, Paige Jansen, Junsen.
You're going to change it now after all this time?
That's what she changed it. Guy with long hair, Chris Ankles. Happy birthday, Chris. Anna Valles, Benjamin Putz, Beth Bush, Snuggle Pig H, Ryan Ashbrook, Christina Camille, Nils Nyquist, Josh Jensen, Michael Johnson, Kayla Johnston, Jules Run, Grant Levasseur, Chad Clark, Joe Finney, Heather Ashley, What is Cat, Katie Taylor, Shane Welsh, Evan Canoe, Joe Band, Milky Beans, Jess Enright, Lillian Carrillo, Magnus Silva, Barrington Lloyd Lovett, Ben Fuchs,
I thought it was too hectic.
Theodorus Carambellis, One Bum Man. This is too slow, man. Janisha Tutton, Danny Sinclair. There you go. Jacob D. Bradford, Justine Beebestein, Just Josh, Sergeant Sparty, Ed Birch, Helen Ford, Superfloss, Tatiana Clay, Danielle D. Verona, John Robinson, Sean Stone, Valerie York, Dev, Katie Lee G, Rob Devereaux, Don Bure, Nestor De Leon III, Dara McGrath, Ben Van Holsten, Luis Hernandez, Monique Quistorf, Troy R., Jamie Gardner, Cody Osalas, Felicia Shamberi, and Matthew J. Palka. You guys, thank you so much for listening. I'm sorry we fought. It won't happen again. And we'll talk to you soon.
It's going to happen again for sure. There's no doubt in my mind.